and welcome to another Freedom of Mind community choir session. It's good to have you with us. We sing because it makes us feel good, so we hope you'll find that this session leaves you feeling good as well. Today we're going to continue to work on Hard Times Come Again No More, which we started learning last week. So if you didn't catch that session, you might want to go back first of all and learn the song with us in the previous session. Today we're going to be adding in some harmonies in the chorus and also some hums in one of the verses. But before we do that, we're going to warm up our bodies and our voices ready for singing. And the first thing we're going to do, whether seated or standing, is just to be conscious of our posture and be conscious of how our feet are grounded on the floor and how we are tall up through our necks and out through the top of our head. So we've got a really good position. We want to make sure that if we are standing, that our knees are not tight, that they're nice and loose, relaxed, okay? And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just roll one shoulder, and I'll count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, hear it creaking, 2, 1, and then the other side, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll just take one ear down to as much as we can. If you're like me and you're spending a lot of time at the computer, you might be feeling quite a bit of tension in your neck at the moment, so try and take it down towards your ear, down towards your shoulder. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just gently back to an upright position, nice and slowly. And we'll do the same thing down to the other side. And holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now next thing we're going to do is we're going to focus on taking some deep breaths, and as we take the breaths in, we're going to in through our nose and out through our mouth. We're going to reach out. So if you just copy me, so we're going to breathe in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Very good. Now we're going to just focus on hissing this time as we breathe out. So you might want to pop your hand just above your tummy button if you want to feel this as it's happening. But essentially we're kind of deflating as we let out air, and we should feel that our tummies are moving towards our backs as we let the air out. So we'll do it first with a constant hiss. So a deep breath in first. So obviously whenever you need to, you can stop and relax and breathe normally. Okay, should have said that before I started. So whenever you run out of breath, it's actually quite nice if you can just hold for a second, just feel that pressure where you've been pushing the air out with the hiss, and then relax your body and you'll get this natural intake of breath at the end. But you do it within your own time, so we'll do that one more time together and finish whenever you run out of breath. Breathing in and out. You can feel that really good quality breath at the end. It's really nice to remember that our bodies will take good breaths for us if we focus on what we're doing with our singing. The breathing's going to come naturally after it. Now the next thing we're going to do is just try to gently stretch our voices, and we'll do that on a V sound today. And we're going to use our arms and we're going to make 3 circles as we're making our V sound. And even as we finish, we're going to keep the energy strong. So I'll just demonstrate for you. Okay, if you can join me now, let's do that together, all in one breath. Good stuff. So that's a really nice way just to gently stretch our voices. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to sing down the way, down a scale today, and we're going to try to do this on a lip trill. So that's kind of, if you find that tricky to do, some people find if you push your cheeks, it can make it a wee bit easier, but don't worry if it just makes you laugh. Laughing is also a really good way to warm up your voice. So let's try this. We're going to go together. Okay, I will do that again, starting here. And again. And perhaps one more, just to stretch our voices down a little bit lower today. And don't strain, just do what's comfortable. One last time. Well done. Certainly for me that's helped me to go a bit lower than I would normally manage when I'm singing. So it's really nice to do these things on v and on brr and all these different things. It really helps us just to make those stretches in a really safe and gentle way. Now let's try, we're going to stretch up the way now, but instead of, we're going to voice it now, so we're going to sing numbers. This is 1, 1, 2, 1. It'll also wake up our brains. You can use your hand if you want, so your hand's a bit like music notation with 5 lines horizontally and 4 spaces in between. Or if you find that confusing, you don't need to bother with the hand at all, but I'll keep it here in case it's helpful for anyone. And what we're going to do is we're going to start here at 1, and then we're going to add on 1 number until we get up to 8. So it's going to go 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, until we get all the way up to 1, going up to 8 and back down again. Okay? Ready, steady, off we go. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now for extra challenge, we're going to do the whole thing again upside down. This exercise is really good for the brain, but it's also good for thinking about pitching. And sometimes when we're learning parts at Freedom of Mind, we use numbers to help us realise where the parts sit inside the scale of the key that we're singing in. So we'll do that today as we're learning the harmony parts for the chorus of Hard Times, and also as we're learning the hums for the final verse in that song. So for now, let's try the 8, 8, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we'll try that together. Ready, steady, off we go. 8, 8, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Now we'll start to look at first of all, let's look at the hums, which are going to come in the final verse. The final verse, the words are, "'Tis a sigh that is wafted across the troubled wave, 'Tis a wail that is heard upon the shore, 'tis a dirge that is murmured around the lowly grave, oh hard times come again no more. So it seemed like an appropriate moment to make a big humming blanket for the song to be sung on top of. There are two options today. So there's a higher hum and a lower, well, there's actually three options. There's a higher hum and a lower hum. I'd encourage you to learn both of these just now, and then there's also, of course, the tune. So you can choose yourself whatever you prefer for your own level of challenge and for the range in which you sing. You might want to do a high hum here or a lower hum, or you might prefer just to stick with the melody, and all things are fine. Okay, so here's just a wee reminder of the melody. "'Tis a sigh that is wafted across the troubled wave, 'tis a wail that is heard upon the shore, 'tis a dirge that is murmured around the lonely grave, oh hard times come again no more." So at the same time that that's happening, the high hum's going to go like this. So if you think about the melody as starting on 1, 1, 2, 3, that's there. We're up on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the only note that you change to is 6 and back to 5. So the whole thing goes 5, 6, 5, 5. Okay, so hopefully that lets you hear how it interacts with the melody, but now let's just focus on the hum itself. And again. One last time for luck. We'll just do unaccompanied. 2, 3, 4. Excellent, so that's the high hum. And now the low hum, it's fairly straightforward. It's on the 1. Now you may remember that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 8, they're the same note. So I'm going to be calling this, instead of calling it 1, I'm going to call it 8, because we're going to go down 8, 7, 6, 5. So it's only got 8, 8, 5, 8, 8, 8, 5, 8. That's the whole part for the hum, okay, and it goes like this. Sorry, I was a wee bit late on that last move down. Let's try that unaccompanied. 1, 2, 3, and. So if you'd like to hum along with either the high hum or the low hum now, you can make a choice. I'll play both of them together. So that's the high hum, that's the low hum. 1, 2, 3, and. So you'll notice that if you're on the high hum, you've got the first move. And then in the second line, you just hold your note, while the low hum moves, okay? And the same thing happens again in the third line. It's the high hum that moves up and down. And then in the fourth line, it's the low hum that steps down and back up again. So that's the humming for verse 4, if you fancy a bit of humming. If you prefer, just stick to the tune, that's totally fine. Now again, some options for you in the chorus. We've got the melody. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary, hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Let's sing that together. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary, hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Okay, so that's a recap of the tune in the chorus, but if you prefer, there is a middle harmony line which you can sing. I'm going to place the middle harmony line over here where the highs normally are, keep the tune in the middle, and then there's the low harmony line, I'll have it over here, okay? So as you're listening, you'll hear where things are placed. First of all, let's look at the middle harmony line. That's going to happen in the first and the last lines of the chorus. So in the first line of the chorus, it's a harmony that just sits a third underneath. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. One last time. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Good stuff. And then on the very last line, where the melody is, oh, hard times come again no more. Again, it's sitting a third under when it starts. Oh, hard times come again no more. And then we reach the same number 1 as the melody at the end. So it's 4, 3, 1, 7, 7, 7, 7, 1. Okay. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. One last time. Oh, hard times come again no more. So if you wanted to, you could sing that middle harmony on the first and last lines and move into the melody in the middle, which would go like this. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary, hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Okay, and now for the low harmony in the chorus. If you're looking for a low harmony line, this goes throughout the song, so you can avoid the hard times, if that's out with your range. It's going to go like this. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Your turn. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. oh hard times come again no more. Excellent, well done. Now we'll sing the whole song, and what we'll do is we've got 4 verses. It's the 4th verse. "'Tis a sigh that is wafted across the troubled wave." That's where we'll bring in the hums. Okay, so I'll maybe give you a little reminder with my finger just before that happens, and you can choose to go into the hums at that point, or not, or stick with the tune. And the same goes for the chorus. So every chorus that comes after each of the 4 verses, you can either stick with the tune, or if you want extra challenge, you can sing the middle harmony or the low harmony at that time. I'm going to stick with the tune and sing the tune throughout, and if you want extra challenge, you can join in with the other 2 parts. We'll also have a double chorus at the end with a tiny slowdown just to finish. Let us pause in life's pleasures and count its many tears, while we all sob sorrow with the poor. There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. While we seek mirth and beauty and music bright and gay, there are frail forms waiting at the door. Though their voices are silent, their pleading looks still say, oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. There's a pale, drooping maiden who toils her life away, with a worn heart whose better days are o'er. Though her voice would be merry, it's sighing all the day. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a sigh that is wafted across the troubled wave. 'Tis a wail that is heard upon the shore. 'Tis a dirge that is murmured around the lonely grave. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Well done. I made up a few words there, I don't know if you noticed. Take care, stay well, and I'll hopefully see you soon.